This segment sponsored by Lassus and McKibben Law. Wane 15 recently awarded the 2023 Northeast Indiana Remarkable Woman of the Year to Monica Ralston. And here to discuss more about the empowerment of women are women who lead businesses locally and also sponsored this competition. We have Brittany Wilchar, who is the Director of Human Resources of Lassus, Stephanie Galntine, who is the Chief Operating Officer of Lassus, and Jennifer McKibben, who is the owner and founder of McKibben Law. Hi, ladies.
Hey.
Welcome.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, so this is an exciting time.
It is.
Women empowerment. We just came off of Women's History Month, and we announced the Remarkable Women of the Year, and you all were a part of that by sponsoring this competition. And so we wanted to have a conversation today, just really discussing women in business, because that's so important. And so let's just kind of start off by letting me know how you got your start in your company and really grew to the position that you're in. Let's start with you, Brittany.
Okay. I started at Lassus right out of high school. I was 18 and I started in a store. It was just supposed to be my part-time college job. I was actually in school for nursing and they offered me a management role, and I quickly realized that my passion lied in business, not in the medical field. So I switched my major, and I've taken on quite a few different roles over the years with Lassus, and I really fell in love with business and with the company that I work for. So
Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, Stephanie?
I started a little younger. I think I was 16. So I was in high school, also part-time cashier, and then also through college. And training and people was really my thing. So as I was in college, I got promoted, and then from there I just went into additional leadership roles.
Yeah, that's great. Jennifer, now you are a business owner, so share with me about that journey.
It's brand new, as you know, last year, so I don't have quite the experience in business that these ladies do, but I do have experience in my field, which is personal injury law. I've done that here in Fort Wayne for 17 years. Owning a business with a family and kids and a great husband, it's a lot, but it's exciting.
Yeah, it is. And as you all have grown through each of your positions, I'm sure that you have had to overcome different obstacles, right? Not only just working and growing into leadership, but also being a female in male-driven fields, right? Male-led fields. And so share with me maybe an obstacle that you had to overcome just on your journey to leadership. Brittany?
I would say the one that stands out the most is just being my authentic self. Over the years, some of the feedback I've gotten from my supervisors, both men and women, have been some keywords are too emotional, too outspoken, that kind of thing. So for a while, I tried to water myself down, and I quickly learned that those keywords weren't negative at all. I'm passionate about what I do. So just finding the way to help others see that it's passion that's driving me. It's not emotion behind the decisions I make and the way that I talk to my team and others. It's passion, and I want the best result for everybody possible. So
Wow, that's incredible. Let me just follow up on that. How did you get to the point that you overcame those gender microaggressions, quite frankly? I mean, those keywords and comments that you spoke of, how did you overcome them and become your authentic self?
I think it was just trial and error, honestly. I tried to, like I said, tried to water it down a little bit and realized that wasn't working. And I think that as others got to know me more, they gained, they trusted me more. So they were able to authentically, they were able to tell that this was who I am authentically, and I'm willing to put the work in to back up my passion.
Yeah, that's good. I really like that. And Stephanie, what's something that you've had to overcome?
Well, thankfully, I've not been in a position to have any type of scenario where I feel like a man is overpowering the environment or something to that degree where I had to fight that battle. So I'm very thankful for that. I would say just being as young as I was and growing up, maybe certainly putting ego aside at times and not assuming that I knew everything, and being willing to be the student in the scenario regardless of who's in that room with me, but also not being so agreeable, being willing to push back and articulate my concern in a manner that was received for my intent, rather than maybe to Britt's point, like pulling those emotions in and crafting the message in a manner that all types of people can receive it as intended.
That's good. That is definitely something that you have to focus on to overcome. Jennifer, what is something for you?
I guess the biggest obstacle that I've probably faced as a female personal injury attorney in Fort Wayne is the concern that I have that people respect me or not. So it's like, how nice do I have to be all the time versus are people interacting with me on a personal level that I feel comfortable with? And just whether or not someone, cares about what I have to say. And that goes for like clients, lawyers, judges. I just want to make sure that my voice is being heard. And that's been a big obstacle, just being a now older lawyer, but when I was younger especially.
Yeah, so how did you find the source of that strength just to be strong in those conversations?
Took a lot of preparation. I always had to, I feel like, be more prepared than everybody else around me. I also had the strength of my family, who supported me through all of it. My parents live here and my husband. And so just, having that kind of, everybody needs like a good base.
Right.
A point of return is what I kind of like to call it, from the day-to-day, especially with how male-dominated my field is.
Yeah, having that strong foundation is important. So let's talk about the rise in women in careers, and as you all are in this leadership position, how you can help and mentor other women who seek higher roles. So can you share with me a little bit of how each of you kind of mentor females that work under you? Brittany?
Well, I would say it's just taking my experiences and, sharing how I overcame those challenges and working with them so that they can move through their careers in an authentic way as well. And not, if I see somebody watering themselves down or holding back, helping work through that with them so that they can, be who they are and tailor that in a way that they can lead others well too.
Yes, okay, that's good. And Stephanie?
I would say certainly be a good example myself, and then just planting seeds of encouragement and inspiration, and maybe make some suggestions, but then get out of their way. Because I think that if I did not have those gifts throughout my years, who knows what would have happened. But oftentimes someone just got out of my way and allowed me to go and do and be. So that's what I would do.
Yes, okay, good.
I just really try to instill confidence and self-esteem, build people up, make them feel better about themselves, make them feel better about what they're doing every day, and make them feel like they have a purpose on a daily basis. And I've trained so many younger females over my years, and I was proud to be in that role.
Yeah, that's good. And I'm just going to piggyback off of that question by really closing with, what is the biggest piece of advice that you would give a female that's watching right now, a woman who aspires to do more in their jobs, who aspire to have a bigger voice and to be confident in their roles? What advice would you give them? And it could be to them specifically, or maybe to your younger self, something that you wish someone would have told you. Okay, Brittany?
Absolutely, to just go for it. 90% of the time, you're going to be the one holding yourself back, and most of that's in your head. Just go after it, work for it, show up every day, and keep paving your own path because nobody else is going to do that for you. You have to do it for yourself.
Yes, very good. Yeah. Stephanie?
I would say be patient. I think oftentimes we want things really fast, and the fruit is in the pause, right? And so I would certainly say be patient, be willing to earn your keep or get that time under your belt because you're going to be better for that. And then to me or Brittany, I absolutely would say then go for it. When the opportunity's there, grab it, be prepared, be intentional with everything you do, and then just go for it. That you're there for a reason. God put you there, go do.
Yeah, that's good.
Mirroring both of them, the first thing that came to my mind was just do it. Take that leap.
Yeah.
You know, be somebody that people want to look up to, that ask for your advice at some point in your career. Just go for it.
Yeah, I love that. Well, thank you so much, ladies, for talking with me and sharing this really sound advice. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Yes. And as they mentioned, the key is just to go for it, to have patience and trust the process. This was really great advice that we received today, and congratulations to the remarkable woman of 2023. And we'll be right back. This segment sponsored by Lassus and McKibben Law.